Hello, my name is Sofia Bugazale, and welcome to my e-portfolio, where some of my greatest accomplishments throughout my education career at Biola University are found. I am currently a senior majoring in elementary education with a concentration in special education. So far, I've had the opportunity to take 4 courses around 12 units in this area, and these courses include Issues in Special Education, Introduction to Autism and Spectrum Disorders, Behavior and Classroom Management, and one most recently, Teaching Students with Mild Disabilities in Inclusive Settings. The goal of that most recent course that I took was to gain knowledge of the different and the variety and the diverse learning disabilities that are found in the classroom. So this included learning about definitions, causes, as well as characteristics of these learning disabilities. And also, I gained a lot of knowledge and skills in making accommodations and modifications for individuals with mild to moderate disabilities. Some of the different learning disabilities that I have become more acquainted with as a result of this course were 1. ADHD, communication disorders, emotional and behavioral disorders, a review of autism spectrum disorders, pervasive developmental disorders, intellectual and developmental disorders, low incidence disorders, and also culturally and linguistically diverse students. As seen, there is a wide diversity, there is a wide range that reveals the diversity of the needs and abilities of these students. And therefore, that is why I believe inclusion is necessary. Everyone needs the opportunity to learn. There is a big difference between not having the ability to learn and not having the right opportunities to learn. And inclusion advocates for providing the right opportunities to learn. Some people might associate inclusion apparently by a place or a room or even a specific teacher or a time during recess. But in fact, it's a mindset. It's a community mindset. And as a prospective teacher, that's what I want to advocate. I want to advocate for these students by providing them with the appropriate opportunities to learn. One of the key assignments for this course was putting together a lesson plan. And you can find that lesson plan on the PLO number 6 webpage. And basically this lesson plan gave me the opportunity to try some of the strategies that I've learned in this course to modify a lesson for targeted students with specific disabilities. And in fact, I found this assignment to be extremely beneficial because it was a practical assignment. I believe that this will be a challenge that I will face every day in the near future when I'm in my own classroom. And basically what I did, I modified a lesson for a student who is an English language learner, as well as has a disruptive behavior. So I used 3 strategies. The first, I tried to incorporate meaningful language exchange activities, and I did that by having an intentional follow-up discussion with guided questions. I learned through my time in this course that language acquisition development for English language learners is different than those of that just know one language, and therefore it is easier for them to understand the language than to produce it. And that's why my role as a teacher is to provide those intentional and those meaningful opportunities to engage in language. The second strategy that I implemented in my lesson is to allow students to draw pictures as a means and a tool to express their understanding of the content of the book. Third, I try to designate time in my lesson plan where I would have one-on-one interaction with that specific student in order to provide direct assistance in pronunciation. Now, in regard to his disruptive behavior, there was one Sorry about the coughing. In regards to his disruptive behavior, there was one concept that I learned throughout this course, is that it is so much easier to catch a targeted student misbehaving than behaving. With that principle in mind, I tried to implement that strategy with my targeted student, and whenever I would catch him doing something good, I would give him an award. I would award him points, or I would praise him as a means of positive reinforcement for that good behavior. And as you can see, I gave you guys a practical example of how I was able to design and implement a lesson based upon the knowledge that I have acquired in this course. Thank you.